Very good evening, students. Hope you all are doing good. So today we are going to see in mathematics polynomials. All right, let's quickly move on to the polynomials, the basics. All right, so here the first thing that we need to know is the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient of a polynomial. The zero of a linear polynomial ax plus b is minus b by a. That is the coefficient of b, that is minus of coefficient of b by coefficient of x. So it is minus b by a, right? That is x is equal to minus constant term by coefficient of x. And here, let alpha, beta are two zeros of a quadratic polynomial ax squared plus bx plus c, where a is not equal to 0, then sum of the zeros, that is alpha plus beta, is minus b by a, that is coefficient of x minus of coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. Product of the zeros, that is alpha beta, is nothing but the constant term by coefficient of x square. Right. Now we have, let alpha, beta, gamma are the three zeros of cubic polynomial ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a is not equal to 0, then alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus of coefficient of x square by coefficient of x cube, that is minus b by a. All right. So alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is nothing but coefficient of x by coefficient of x cube, that is c by a. So alpha beta gamma is minus of constant term by coefficient of x cube, that is minus d by a. All right, now let's quickly see the remainder theorem. So if f of x is divided by x minus a, then the remainder is f of a. All right, so it's like x minus a is equal to 0, x is equal to a. So it is f of a. In factor theorem, if f of x is divisible by x minus a, then f of a is 0. All right. So the dividend is f of x. The divisor is x minus a. The remainder is f of a. So this you really need to note down, students. What is dividend? F of x. What is divisor? X minus a. And after division, the remainder that we get is f of a. Right? Likewise, the dividend is f of x, divisor is x plus a, then remainder is f of minus a. Dividend f of x, divisor ax minus b, remainder will be the ax is equal to b, x is equal to minus, ax is equal to b, x is equal to b by a. So here f of b by a. Next, the dividend is f of x, divisor is a of ax plus b. So again, you put ax plus b is 0, ax is equal to minus b. So x is equal to minus b by a. So f of minus b by a. Right. So here, if you can see, a few points to be noted in this. The graph of y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c cuts x-axis at two distinct points. So you can see here at a and a dash. Just a second. So it cuts here at a and a dash. In this case, the x coordinate of a and a dash are the two zeros of the quadratic polynomial. All right, quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c. Right? Let's see here. When a polynomial f of x is drawn as a graph, wherever it meets the x-axis, then that point is 0 of f of x. Right. So now let us take a test. You can put your answers in the chat box. 40 seconds time to answer each question. So just give me a second. Let me see who are the students who have joined. Yes. So I have with me Reddy, Harish, Raju, Chintamani, Srinitya, Tirupati, Sridhar. All right. So very good evening to you all. Let's quickly start with the question. Here goes the first question. A quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 5 and -2 is dash. A quadratic polynomial whose zeros are 5 and -2. All right. So you need to tell me which equation is that. Right. So you can use here x minus a, x minus b. Right. So, So here you can always use x minus a, x minus b. So for a, you can use 5. For a, you can use 5. For b, you can use -2. So what happens here? X minus 5 into x minus or -2. So it becomes x minus 5 into x minus into minus plus. So just expand it, x square plus 2x minus 5x minus 10. X squared minus 3x minus 10. X square minus 3x 10. So obviously the answer must be option 3. Isn't it? So if you had opted for 3, then your answer is right. Let me see how many of you have uh, given the answer as 3. Oh my God, many have given me. Reddy, Vaishnavi, Andrew, Sridhar, Srinitya. So many are giving me the answers. I'm not able to read all the names, students. Good. All right. Now let's move on to the next sum. The standard form of a linear polynomial is dash. The standard form of a linear polynomial. So what do you mean by linear polynomial? It means that the degree should be 1. Right? Degree means the x. Okay, so ax plus b. Right? See, where a is not equal to 0. So for linear polynomial, the degree is 1. All right. So the second one, if you take the degree is 2, third one is 3, next is 4, and so on. See the next question. Identify monomial. So identify monomial. Monomial is nothing but with one term. Okay. So polynomial. Poly means 2 terms. Mono means 1 term. Okay. So here we are having monomial, isn't it? So what should be the answer? Take not more than 30 seconds. Yes. Let's disclose the answer. And the answer is 2x. Alright. Because monomial is with 1 term, binomial is 2 term, trinomial is 3 terms. So mono means 1, bi means 2, tri means 3. Okay, so just remember it in this fashion. All right, let's move on to the next question. If y is equal to p of x is represented by the given graph, then the number of zeros are. See here, you can see. Yeah. So you can see 1 wherever it touches the x axis 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So because it is y. Okay, so y means you are seeing the x. All right, so let's see the answer. It is 4. Okay. All right. So the number of times the graph meets x-axis gives the number of zeros. All right. So let me see how many of you have given the correct answers. Yes, students, many are giving me the correct answers. Sridhar, Jashu, Shiva, Akila, Manga, Shobha, Neeraja, so many. Good students. All right. Now with this, let's move on to the next question. The standard form of a quadratic polynomial is dash. So always it is ax square plus bx plus c, isn't it? All right. So quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. Of course, here a should not be equal to 0. Then it doesn't form a quadratic polynomial at all because you only have bx plus c. All right. So the correct answer is option 2, ax square plus bx plus c. See the next question. The quadratic polynomial whose zeros are root 15 and minus root 15 is dash. Okay. So you can say whose zeros are means what? It is x minus a, x minus b. So x minus root 15. Next, again x minus root 15. Okay. So x minus root 15. So what happens? X square minus 15. Root goes off. Root 15 to root 15 is just 15. Okay, so your answer must be option 1. Let's see. Yes, it is. Okay, students. So hope you would have got the answer. Let's move on to the next question. If 1, 0 of a quadratic polynomial 2x square plus kx minus 15 is 3, then the other 0 is dash. Okay. So if 1, 0 of the quadratic polynomial is 3, what is the other 0? Okay. All right. So you can quickly give the answer for this. Let me see how many are given. 2x square plus kx minus 15. So 1, 0 is alpha. Okay. Right. Now see here. Let's see the answer so that I can explain. Let other 0 be alpha. Because 1, 0 is given as 3, the other one is alpha. So what is the product? 3 into alpha. So what is it? It is constant by coefficient of x square, isn't it? So product is always constant by coefficient of x square. So minus 15 by 2. All right. So now if you just cross multiply, okay, so you get minus 15 by 6. Finally, minus 5 by 2. Therefore, the other 0 is minus 5 by 2. Let's see how many of you have given me the answers. Yes, the names are actually running. Srinitya, Neeraja, Rampur, Vaishnavi, Jashu, Vinay, Sridhar. So many are giving me the answers. Good. Yes. Let's move on to the next question. The maximum number of zeros that a polynomial of degree 3 have is dash. Degree 3 means 3. The maximum number of zeros that a polynomial of degree 3 can have is 3. Right. Now see the next question. 2y square minus 3y plus 4 is a dash. Is it a linear polynomial? Is it a quadratic polynomial? Is it a cubic polynomial or is it a biquadratic polynomial? So if you see quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So this should be a quadratic polynomial. Option 2. All right. So if you've given option 2 as the answer, then your answer is right. See the next question. Sum and product of the zeros of polynomial x square minus 3 are dash. Sum and product. Okay. Sum and product of the zeros of polynomial x square minus 3 is dash. Okay. So it should be option 2, 0, comma, minus 3. All right. Let's see the next question. If the zeros of a quadratic polynomial are equal in magnitude but opposite in sign, then what is it? Product of its zeros is 0. Sum of its zeros is 0. There are no zeros of the polynomial. One of the 0 is 0. Okay. So I think this is a theory question. Can be answered very easily. Let's see how many are giving me the answers for this. Yes. Reddy, Vinay, Varna, Jasu, Rampur, Srinivas, Kankala, Harish Kankala. Many are giving me the answer along with Vaishnavi, Sridhar. Right. Now let's see. The answer is sum of its zeros is 0. All right. Yes. Let's see the next question. If one of the zeros of a quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c is, then the other 0 is dash. If one of the zeros of the quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c is 0, then the other 0 is dash. Then the other 0 must be, yes, quickly put your answers in the chat box so that I can check. It's a very simple one. It is nothing but minus of coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. Isn't it? So it should be minus b by a, option 3. Yes, if you're given option 3, your answer is right. See the next question. The polynomial whose zeros are minus 5 and 4. The polynomials whose zeros are minus 5 and 4. So we had already done a sum like this, earlier one. Right, so you can have that as your model and then you can do. That is x minus a, x minus b. Isn't it? So x minus a, x minus b. So x minus of minus 5, then x minus 4. So it should be x plus 5, x minus 4. Let's expand it. X square minus 4x plus 5x minus 20. So x square plus x minus 20. X square plus x minus 20. So your option 1 is correct. That's what even we are getting it. So if you had opted for option 1, then it is correct. All right, students. Let's see the next question. the number of zeros lying between -2 and 2. Okay. So where is -2 here? -2 is here. And +2 is here. So between this means you should not include that, isn't it? So where all it touches the x-axis, can you see here? Uh, yes, see here 1, 2. So it touches at 2 places. So your answer must be option 3. Let's see. Yes, it is. All right. See the next question. Among the following, which is not a polynomial? Among the following, which is not a polynomial? Okay. So it is very obvious. Let's see how many are giving the answers. I can give you one clue. Your power cannot be fraction. Okay. So now you would have understood your answer is option 4, because power of variables must be integers and not fractions. All right. So if you had opted for option 4, then your answer is right. See the next question. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial f of x is equal to x squared plus px plus q, then a polynomial having 1 by alpha and 1 by beta as its zero is dash. 1 by alpha and 1 by beta. I'm giving you 1 full minute for you to think over it because it's very simple. So let's see how many are giving me the answers. Yes. So here I have with me Neeraja, Venula, that is Srinivas, Vinay, Andrew Reddy, Harish, Kankala, Reddy, Raju, Devasani. All right. So Jashu. Yes, many of you are giving me the answers. Good students. Yes. Let's see the answer. It is option 1. Qx square plus px plus 1. All right. Yes. See the next question. If f of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, it has no real zeros, and a plus b plus c is less than 0, then dash. Okay. F of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. It has no real zeros, and a plus b plus c is less than 0, then obviously c is also less than 0. So option 3 is the correct one. Let's see the next question. Alpha, beta, gamma are the zeros of the polynomial f of x is equal to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus t, then 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta plus 1 by gamma is dash. Okay, so we had already told it is constant. It is the coefficient of c, a coefficient of x term by constant, isn't it? So it should be minus c by constant is t. So if you had opted for option 4, then your answer is correct. All right, see the next question. If the product of zeros of the polynomial f of x is equal to ax cube minus 6x square plus 11x minus 6 is 4, then what is a? Okay. So if the product of zeros of the polynomial f of x is equal to ax cube minus 6x square plus 11x minus 6 is 4. The product. So you can quickly work out this and then give the answers. Okay. All right. So here product means what? Product is coefficient of x square minus of coefficient of x square. So it is minus of minus 6 by coefficient of x cube. Okay, is equal to, they say it is 4. So 6 by a is 4. In other words, 6 by 4. This 4 can come here, a can go there. Is a. So this 3 by 2 is a. Yes, hopefully it should be right. Let's see the answer. Yes, it is. So your a, the value of a is 3 by 2. Okay. So let me see how many of you have given the correct answers. I'm just seeing the names. Srinitya, Vaishnavi, Raju, Rampur, Salvakar, Reddy, Vinay, then Venkatesh. Many more have given me option 3 as the correct one. Yes, it is correct. In the next question, if alpha comma beta are the zeros of the polynomial, f of x is x squared plus x plus 1, then 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is dash. 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is dash. Yes, so you can take 1 full minute for this because you need to work out and tell me. Okay. If alpha comma beta are the zeros of the polynomial. Okay. So yeah, let's see, it should be 2. All right, see the next question. The remainder when 2x cubed minus 7x squared minus 10x plus 4 is divided by 2x minus 3. See, this question is being asked in the year 2009. All right, so the remainder when 2x cubed minus 7x squared minus 10x plus 24 is divided by 2x minus 3 is dash. So what reminder you get? This is your question. So quickly, you can take your 1 full minute to work out this. So you should have x cube, x square, x term, then constant, isn't it? Yeah. So time is running. Let's try the sum 2x minus 3, 2x cube minus 7x square minus 10x plus 24. Always remember, students, if you do not have any one term also, we should add. Supposing you don't have x, then you should write plus 0x. All right. So now, yes, 2 into 1, okay, x square will give you 2x cube. Am I right? Yes. Minus 3x square. So let us exit. You will get 7 minus 3 is minus 4x square. So let's bring even minus 10x here. Okay. So 2x minus x will give you minus, so 2x minus 2x. So that will give you minus into minus, minus into plus minus. 2 2s are 4x square plus 6x, isn't it? So when you change, you get, let's continue here, you get minus 16x plus 24. So 2 into 8. What happens? Minus 2 8s are 16x, minus into minus plus 8 3s are 24. So when you change the sign, you get 0. So this is a reminder. The question is this. They're asking us to find out the reminder, isn't it? So reminder is 0. So your answer must be option 1. So if you had opted for option 1, then your answer is right. Let's see the answer. Yes, it is. Okay. With this, let's move on to the next question. Dash is a factor of 5 to the power 2n minus 1. Dash is a factor of 5 to the power 2n minus 1. So it should be 24. Okay. All right. Yes. The next question, ax square plus bx plus c is 0. It has its root alpha and beta. Then alpha square plus beta square is dash. What is alpha square plus beta square? Okay. So you can take your 1 full minute to get the answer for this. You need to see what is alpha square plus beta square. So you can do like this. What is alpha plus beta? Minus b by a. What is alpha beta? C by a. So using this alpha plus beta, alpha minus beta, you can use alpha plus alpha minus beta the whole square formula, where a minus b the whole square is a square plus b square minus 2ab. With that, you can get the answer for this. So you can quickly work out and give me the answer. Yes, I can still give you half a more minute so that you all can answer. All right, let's see the answer. It is 1 by a square into b square minus 2ac. All right, so if you had opted for option 3, then your answer is correct. Let's move on to the next question. Given that x minus 3, the whole square, is a factor of x cube minus 4x square minus 3x plus 18. It's another factor is dash. Okay, so hope you would have understood the question. The question says, given that x minus 3 the whole square is a factor of x cube minus 4x square minus 3x plus 18. Okay, so x minus 3 is 0, so x is equal to 3. Okay, like that you have one factor. What is the other factor? Okay, so quickly find out so that We can move on to the next question after this. And this question has been asked in the year 2002. It's very clearly mentioned, isn't it? All right, let's see the answer. It is x plus 2. Right, see next question. X cube, if x cube minus 6x squared plus ax plus b is exactly divisible by x squared minus 3x plus 2, then what is the value of a? What is the value of b? Okay, if x cube minus 6x squared plus ax plus b is exactly divisible by x squared minus 3x plus 2, then what is a? What is b? So quickly you can divide and then you can put the remainder as 0 and then get the value of a and b. Okay. Yeah. So 1 full minute can be taken for this. Okay. So let me repeat the question again. If x cube minus 6x square plus ax plus b is exactly divisible by x square minus 3x plus 2, then what is the value of a? What is the value of b? Yes, your time is over. Let's see. The answer of A is 11. The answer of B is minus 6. So you have to divide it like usually how you do the long division. So then you will have your equation in terms of A and B. So since it is exactly divisible, it means that your remainder is 0. So when you equate it to 0, you get the value of A and B. All right. Let's see the next question. If x plus a is a factor of ax square plus 2a square x plus b cubed, then what is the correct one? Option 1, a square minus ab plus b square is 0. Option 2, a is equal to minus b. Option 3, a is b. Option 4, a square minus b square is equal to 0. Okay. If x plus a is a factor of ax square plus 2a square x plus b cubed, then a square minus ab plus b square is 0. A is minus b, a is b. A square minus b square is 0. Yes, here it means a is equal to b. All right, see the next question. If a and b are unequal and a and x squared plus x plus b and x squared plus bx plus a have a common factor, then which is the correct? Which option is correct? A plus b is 1, a minus b is 1, a plus b plus 1 is 0, ab plus 1 is 0. Quickly, students, we are running out of time actually. The correct answer is option 3, a plus b plus 1 is 0. All right, yes, see the next question. Find k in order that x cube plus 3x squared plus 4x plus k may be exactly divisible by x minus 2. All right, so what is the value of k? Okay, so quickly work it out and then give me the answer. Let's see how many are going to give me the answer. What is the value of k? X cube minus 3x squared plus 4x plus k. Yeah, so quickly, students. So in this kind of sum, you should see whether it is in order. X cube, x square, x and constant. Yes, otherwise you may have to insert. Yes. See here, for those who haven't got the answer, x minus 2, we are going to divide it x cube minus 3x square plus 4x plus k. Isn't it? So x into x square is x cube minus 2x square. So let's change the sign. We get minus x square plus 4x. So minus x will give you minus x square plus 2x. So by changing the sign, we get 4 minus 2 is 2x. Let's continue here. 2x plus k. So x into x plus 2. So 2 into x is 2x minus 4. So when you change the sign, you get k plus 4. And they say it is exactly divisible, which means your remainder is 0. So k plus 4 is 0 means k is minus 4. So that is why your option is 2 is correct. If you had given your option as 2, then your answer is right. With this, we are moving on to the next question. If x cube minus 2x squared plus ax plus b has factors x plus 1 and x minus 1, which means x is minus 1, x is 1, then the values of a and b are, it should be what? Quickly, not more than 1 minute can be taken for this question. All right, it should be minus 1, minus 2. See the next question. Which of the following is not a factor of 2x power 4 plus x cube minus 4x square minus 19x minus 62? So we have x plus 3, x minus 3, x plus 2, x plus 1. It should be x plus 3. Right. See the next question. Find the value of m in order that x power 4 minus 2x cube plus 3x square minus mx plus c plus 5. So we did one sum like this just now. Similarly, you can try this sum also. Okay, so x power 4 minus 2x cube plus x plus 3x square minus mx plus 5. Right, so it is exactly divisible means after dividing whatever you have, the remainder must be equal to 0. So what happens if your remainder is 0? Then you will get the value of m as 59 by 3. Right. See the next question. Condition for one root of x square plus bx plus c is 0. To be the reciprocal of the other is dash. B plus c is 0. A plus c is b. A is equal to c. A plus b plus c is equal to 0. So the condition to be the reciprocal of the other means A is equal to c. All right. See the next question. The sum of the reciprocals of the roots of the equation ax square plus bx plus c is 0. A comma b comma c is not equal to 0 is what? So you have to see the sum of the reciprocal. So it means minus b by c. Option 1. Okay, if you had opted for option 1, your answer is right. Okay. So since here we are taking the reciprocals, you should take minus coefficient of x by constant. All right. So with this, we are done for today. So thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel, Jatadhara Educational Technology. Meet you tomorrow with another very interesting subject. Thank you, students.